Now quickly, I just want to set up a hi-hat stand for you. And the hi-hat, when you get a drum set, everything is pretty, self-explanatory. This drum goes over here, this drum goes over here. But the hi-hat stand, because it has a few small parts, can be a little bit intimidating. So, but the first or second time that you go through this, you will be fine, because you just need to know where things go and why they go there. So whenever I set up the hi-hat stand, I always start from the bottom up. So these legs fan out just like your cymbal stands, just like a tripod. And then we've got, of course, the foot pedal, which brings this pull rod down. And we're going to fasten the top cymbal to this rod, and that's what brings it down for the chick effect. What we have here is this is the lower tube, and we need to put the upper tube into place here, and this is the upper pull rod, and you always want to thread that in while this is off so you can see what you're doing. Okay, so once you put this in here, and you're going to tighten this up to about how high you want your cymbal, your bottom cymbal, to be. This is the cymbal seat, so this is where your bottom hi-hat is going to rest on. This is, of course, a piece of felt here that prevents the cymbal from rubbing up against this here. So 2 hi-hat cymbals, they will be labeled. This is your bottom hat. It says right here, and it just sits on here just like that. No need to fasten it, it'll just rest here. And the I guess if you want to call it the tricky part of the hi-hat, is the clutch here. So what we're going to do is just, you flip it over to take it apart, and then I'll do this a couple times so you can see. But this is the lock nut, and we just want to release that. You grab the felt, get that off of there, and it just comes apart like this. So you have a piece of felt, you have a nut up here, and then when you put it back on, you're going to kind of make a felt sandwich. You're going to make a little, you just put your cymbal upside down like that so it rests against this felt. Put the other piece of felt right tightly against the cymbal, and then you just lock that nut right back on there. So you just thread it back just like it is, and make sure it's nice and tight. Okay, so this is what we want. And see, I can flip this over. It's very probably blinding the viewers at home, but it's very tight. And then we just need to throw it on the upper pull rod here, and you want to leave about 1 inch or 2 inches, depending on what kind of volume you want to achieve here, loose over here, and just tighten that against here. So when we press the foot pedal down, we're going to get a nice, okay, and there you have it. That's how to set up a hi-hat.